And we learned today about a report that sheds more light on an issue that we've shared here on the News at 11. Nearly half of all D.C. students travel more than an hour to get to school. Tonight, a new report explains why some kids are forced to leave their neighborhoods for a good education. Here's Delia Gonsalves.
I'm really tired.
Bailey Moore and Julie Barron commute more than an hour between their homes in Southeast to schools in Upper Northwest.
Dad and I both had to commute to school, which is kind of sad because 35 or so years later, it's still how it is.
Now, a new report by the D.C. Policy Center on School Access shows the long commute is actually for the lucky ones. Hundreds of students can't even get to the school that would best suit their needs.
When you think about students who may not have access to a car in their house, that's about half of D.C. households, or access to someone to drive them to school, your access becomes more limited.
Chelsea Coffin examined schools that show the most improvement for at-risk students. That's children who are homeless or receiving government assistance. She found that the majority of those so-called leveler schools are west of the river, furthest from the kids who need them most.
Congress Heights is one neighborhood cluster where we have the highest number of at-risk students, but we don't have access to a leveler middle school, for example.
So while Julie and Bailey are beat when the school day is done, they're fortunate enough to commute to a school that's best for them. Hundreds of children living east of the river don't even have that option.
And what does that say about equity in education?
I think it still says that this part of the city is still ignored.
In Southeast, Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.